let's move forward. We have not investigated this area at all, and actually we have barely scratched this area as well. We killed a big bad troll in this area, but we didn't really see what else was here because I was a bit bad shape at the moment.
I'll try to escape their view.
Okay, these probably go there. Do they? We'll see soon enough. Let's investigate this area first. We don't want any surprises, like angry trolls. Okay. Unlock.
This requires your attention.
So, oh, that's gruesome. On the nature of divine, more to read. Dying dwarf. Dying dwarf. You see a pile of mutilated bodies, reaching nearly to the ceiling. The bodies used to be humans, dwarves, cows, sheep, and God knows what else. Some corpses look fresh, others have already started to decompose, filling the passage with a heavy, sickening stench. The trolls probably use this corner as a meat storage. You're ready to pass by, but suddenly you notice some weak movement near the edge of the pile. Having a closer look, you understand one of the corpses is not exactly a corpse yet. A bare-chested dwarf moves his lips silently, staring blindly at the ceiling. His chest has some bite marks, left by a huge jaw, and he has no legs. They seem to have been bitten off at the knees. Okay, now I am all happy that we killed this troll. Poor man! I'm afraid our magic can't help him anymore. We should put him out of his misery. Let us grant the gift of quick death to this unfortunate soul, and take revenge to those monsters who made him suffer. Yeah, I don't think that these trolls are exactly honest with their ideals of living together with Orba, meaning humans, non-trolls. Christian examines the poor fellow carefully. Difficult. A single healing spell will not be enough, but that is no reason not to try. It feels wrong to finish him off. He fights death itself. This battle is his. Examine the dying dwarf. The dwarf definitely looks like he will not make it. He has lost a lot of blood, and his horrible wound would have killed any other person long ago. The fact that he still clings to life is either a miracle or his own unthinkable stubbornness. Heal the dwarf. We'll try to heal him. Of course we will try. Your healing efforts have an effect of sorts. The dwarf seems to come halfway to life and start talking in an unknown language. Ardas Gram Duk Kadalong. The light around you grows dim all of a sudden, and the floor starts to tremble, resonating with dwarf's voice. Usma Zurich Nazak. What is that? What is happening? Stop immediately, you villain, Valerie says. We should run or hide. Shut him up, somebody. Christian, heedless of dwarf's words, Christian reaches out to him and chants a healing spell. As soon as your healing kicks in, the dwarf interrupts his monologue, apparently regaining awareness of his surroundings. He moves his head with an immense effort and looks you up and down. You're not a troll. Christian casts a grateful glance at you and steps back to let you speak with the dwarf. I thought you were one of them. The dwarf calls out clots of dark blood. I'm the priest of Thorak. Have been searching this ancient outpost. Found it, it seems. He tries to laugh but instead bursts into a new fit of course. Come closer. With an immense effort he raises his hand and whispers words of blessing. so sweet and kind comparing to his prior curses. His last effort seems to be too much for the dying dwarf. Having finished, he drops his limp hand, draws one last breath, and falls silent. You'd hope. Okay. We'll take it. He's dead. I hope. Oh, come on.
A trivial matter.
Another one of those. And another set of those. I think we have all of those now, do
All
we?
according to plan.
I don't actually know how much we have, how many the storyteller actually wants for us to gather for. Let's be
They'll
careful.
never see me coming.
I was half expecting a trap. Cobalt artist. An odd cobalt sits in front of the wall. His scales, snout, and especially hands are covered with something akin to a blend of tar and what seems to be rancid, mud-colored filth. Occasionally, the kobold plunges his hand into the clay pot nestled beside him, grabs a handful of paint, and slowly smears it on the wall. At least it looks better than the painting King Irovetti awards his prizes to. The unintelligible smear gradually resolves into a crude drawing of a huge kobold striking a heroic pose. There are many smaller figures surrounding him, but you can't tell who they might be. The kobold continues with his strokes. He doesn't seem to have noticed you, or perhaps he's just too lost in his work. What is that fine art as performed by kobolds? Oh, Valerie. In the order of Shellen, I was taught that all art is precious, but what would my mentors say when were they here to see this? Ugh. Ahem. Can you hear me? What's the kobold? What's the kobold? The kobold continues in a strange state that seems to be somewhere between deep meditation and trance. He raises his paint-smeared hands to the wall, makes a small and deliberate stroke, then steps back to examine his creation as a whole. Back when I was a slave, I would sometimes see my master behave like this. It seemed to happen after inhaling some kind of drug. The same slow movements, incoherent muttering, drooling. That sounds awful. Please accept my condolences and sympathy. There's no need for that. I actually like those particular times. At least in that state my masters weren't able to beat me. Hey, can you hear me? The kobold slowly turns to you. You can't read the expression on his snout, but he certainly doesn't seem pleased. The kobold points toward his painting. Bartuk, he repeats before turning away. Yeah, right. Alright, go on painting. Lovely picture, by the way. Avant-garde as its best. But frankly speaking, there were even other pieces of art stored in my master's galleries.
An ambush, eh?
Yeah. There was nothing else. Here, right? Right. I see you. Why are you doing that? That is a wrong talent you got there. Where is Taunt? Demoralize! Use that, please. That is more useful to us now. I think the flare only grants what? -1?
An ambush, eh?
And demoralization can cause a bit more than that. Okay, there are plenty of kobolds here. Where are... Oh, hello! Opa! We see you!
I'm not afraid.
Let's deal with you first. Before we go to these
This
guys.
should do it.
And you strike the pose. Actually, you keep doing that. You do you. Let's deal with these, and Amir is already down. What else is new? I'm not sure if it's a smart thing to take her here. Oh, come on!
Let yourself open.
I'm taking beating as well. Despite that I have a pretty nice new armor. Okay, hello. And Tristan,
Share your troubles.
time to be you. Time to be more. Oh, give me a break! Seriously? Thank you for doing something useful, my friend. A distinct click is audible from somewhere beneath the floor. I didn't actually want to do that. I wanted to see
I
what it
believe I
was.
found something.
Edible moss. The lower level. And there was something interesting here. Okay, can we get there? We can't, so we have to actually go back. Wait a minute. There's something here.
I'll try to
Let's
escape their
be
view.
silent. Yeah, I'm actually thinking that
See that?
Ekun might have been better option here.
What's that?
I actually took Amiri with us because I wanted someone else with acid weapon or
It is
any sort of
finished.
acid
A
attack
trivial matter.
than just Octavia. We were relying solely on Octavia to kill these enemies, and that wasn't a good idea. Well, let's see. Devourer of Metal. Oh, hello there. Oversized. None of us will use this. At least not yet. Right. Let's get back to here. The main room. We haven't investigated this place at all yet. Can we even investigate it? I'm not sure. But there was some loot behind. Okay, we can't even investigate this place, so how do we get there? No, there. What? Wait. There's loot down there. So the only places to go is here. We can't get there. Wait, we really cannot get there? Nope, we can't get there apparently, so let's just move here. Back where we came from. So, the lower
As
area.
it should be.
We don't need any of that.
If I have to,
You have to. We have to be silent.
I found something interesting.
See, we must already have plenty of those. Apparently not enough though if we're still finding them. Okay, there's a door. There is another door.
Trivial matter.
What is that? Wood blackened hammer. Heavy mace. Stockfrost heavy mace +1. I like it. But I fear we already gave you... Didn't we? Yes, we gave you weapon focus. We are set to that, unfortunately. Almost mace could have been a good option, but we didn't have a proper option for that back then. So that
Try
needs
to
a
escape their
key.
view.
Hello, what is this nonsense? Where is the key? What? Hold on, did I miss something up here? What did I miss here? Yeah, I had completely forgotten this place over here.
As it should be.
That didn't help us at all, did it? We have turned both of those. And this will only lead us... Actually, this might lead us to another place. Okay, let's see about this place. Is this... Aha!
Consider
I think this might be a far better place. Alright, we are in the correct place now, I believe. Didn't notice this place? Why are you...
This should do it.
Amiri is getting beaten again. Not that I am surprised, but still. Yep, not that I am surprised at all. Okay, there are some doors there.
What's that?
That might be anything.
They'll never see me coming.
And it was pearls. So there are a couple of doors there. We will see them through. I'll just want to make sure that there are no other need key. Where's the key? So there is a door and there is a door. I don't know which way to take it. Let's try this
A
one.
trivial matter.
Okay.
You see that?
I see that.
It is finished.
Let's be careful. Okay. Another door.
What's that?
A set of traps.
A trivial matter.
I'm thinking that we might want to clear those rooms before we proceed here, because this has all the markings of a very, very bad place to be.
Matter.
I wrote it like I saw it.
And I don't like the fact that you are harmed.
Yes.
Right. Aha! Okay, what is this place? Hello. Jason, you see a troll who looks familiar. He was the one who greeted you at the lair's entrance. You believe his name was Jason. He and some other trolls are surrounded by the gang of kobolds. Noticing you, Jason turns and bares his teeth. Borba came already. You like killing troll and kobold, Borba. Now Jason kill you. His muscles bulk under his thick belt and his eyes are dark with anger. I didn't want to fight, they attacked me first. Borba lie! Borba came here on his own. I told Borba go away. We will kill you now, Borba, but we no beast anymore. We no eat your corpse. We bury it in some place. Let other Borba come to that place. Kobold, run! Trolls, to Borba! The trolls roar loudly, so loudly dust falls from the ceiling. Several kobolds eat Jason and run, but the rest gather beside the troll. Kobold flames are one. A feathered kobold clad in stained rug steps forward. Men Startuk! Menashes! He hisses. Startuk kobolds! Yeesh! Men's dead!
Let us strike as one.
Let's start by dealing with this guy. Sounds like a good idea. This sounds a good idea. This sounds a good idea. And I believe there are too many of you guys, so this sounds like a good idea. Who are you killing at? troll! Oh, hello! Go away. And you... kill that blasted thing. Or at least distract it. Thank you.
A miserable last chapter.
What? What happened? Deal with it! One.
This is for you.
Oh, crying out loud. You deal with it, I'll deal with this guy. I should have actually stayed there to begin with, I believe. And why are you being hit? Oh, you're...
Hey, can someone help me?
already did.
I'll survive. I always survive. You survive.
I should have done this from the start. That was stupid of me. That was actually really stupid of me.
I'm wounded.
Yes, you are.
I die.
Wait! There was a cobalt? I didn't even see this guy. Oh, damn it. Did any of you suffer any wounds? Licking wounds or something? No? Thank you. No? No crippling wounds? Nothing? Good. Okay, seriously. Yeah, that was my own
What troubles you?
fault, actually.
Yes.
I didn't even notice that there was a cobalt there. And that healed it absolutely nothing. Okay. Hey. Okay, you can drop those. Hide armor 3. That's better. Good, good, good.
Anything is possible.
Except you healing her. Could that be possible? Let's try that again.
Yes.
Fine.
Confide in me.
We have to rest before we proceed. That's obvious. Oh, belt. Belt of incredible dexterity. We might have use for that. That's actually expensive. Okay, there is a door there. There is a door. And yet another of those. An ancient rune is carved into the stone wall, gleaming with the bluish light. Deep scratches mar its surface, and is partially covered in mud. The trolls seem to have made quite an effort to get rid of it. Beside this rune are the outlines of 2 other runes, barely visible, almost destroyed by the ravages of trolls and time. Who would want that belt? You have better one. Barely. You need the constitution, and you actually could do with dexterity. That is an option. Mighty constitution, you have nothing. Swap. Yes, we like you having plenty of hit points, but I think you... Did that actually do something? Oh. Oh. Oh, of course. She gets a bonus. She gets a bonus, so that might actually become pointless soon. But as far as she does benefit from it, let's let her to have it.
I move unseen.
You move unseen. Any traps here?
Running won't help you.
Mimic! From all the damn things. You are a thing. Oh, come on. Thank you. And the rest of you. Loot. Loot. And crossbow of Shocklight. At what is that? Bloodfire Beaver.
Share your troubles.
I'll share my troubles. Hold on. We don't have any better restoration, and I am
Something
fairly
bothering
certain that this is just a waste of a spell. Right?
Magritio, Turinos.
Yes. That was a waste of a spell. Oh well, we had to... rest anyway soon, because we don't actually have
In
the...
due time.
How long is that going to last? Don't know. So, we don't actually have the key we were looking for, so I think this is the only place forward. I am more and more convinced that we should just rest before moving forward. We have fared quite far in a short time, but that battle did take out quite a lot of us, so I think this might be a good place to rest before we move forward. Yes, I appreciate that it is going to happen in the middle of hold on. Middle of the bodies. No. Can't, please. We cannot hunt here, we cannot cook here, but we have rations. Resting will take 9 hours. The party will not rest, use rations. No, I want them to rest. Which means that we are going out of here.